on this diet for a week, I've noticed, a step up, a level up in my presence. I feel more grounded. I feel mentally more clear. It was just like I can recall things instantly.
LSD, psilocybin, DMT.
What is going on, guys? So it has been a week on the carnivore diet. So 7 days have gone by, and I'm feeling pretty damn good. I'm surprised to the extent of my mental clarity because I've been on a ketogenic diet for about a year and a half, and I know when I'm in ketosis. I know when my body is utilizing these ketones because my mind's on another level. I think more clearly. I feel more grounded in my presence, less anxiety, less depression, all those kind of neurological issues, they kind of simmer away. But the fact I've only been on this diet for a week, I've noticed, a step up, a level up in my presence. I feel more grounded. I feel mentally more clear. It was just like I can recall things instantly rather than this kind of processing things and collecting your thoughts in order to speak. It's just kind of instant. So I find that pretty interesting after 7 days of just eliminating plant matter, just sticking to meats. The meats that I've been sticking to is lamb. That's pretty much my favorite. Chicken, not too much of it, at least maybe like a pound. I'm probably doing at least 2 pounds of lamb a day. I bought yesterday some collagen, so I could just implement that in. I know I can use some oxtail for bone broth and cook that up in a slow cooker, but I just want to have something on the go, or if I'm just trying to get some extra protein in before I go to sleep, to add that in as well. But I'm trying to think what else. Oh, after the first and second day, probably leaning to the third, I had a little bit of restlessness, a little bit of just on edge, couldn't sleep too well, and that went away after the fourth day. I felt great. After the fourth day, I was really just cruising, and after being on a ketogenic diet for so long, being 20, 30 grams of carbs a day, it was pretty easy to, just dip into deeper ketosis with 0 grams of carbs. But, as I was on a ketogenic diet, I was implementing about 3 tablespoons of ginger a day, powdered version, and then about 2 teaspoons of turmeric, as well with 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. So these are really strong compounds that have anti-inflammatory properties that really just hug the shit out of my joints. And with the second I took it out, I was just feeling it the next day, the second day, the third day. It was just killing. Like if I just did like 400 tricep extensions, that's what my joints were feeling like. But after that fourth day, they feel fine. I don't feel any kind of aches. I don't feel any kind of soreness. Maybe it was just the fact my body was so used to taking these compounds continuously. But my sleep feels pretty good. I've been getting up, 30 minutes, 45 minutes earlier than I have previously in just a week. That's pretty interesting, right? And other than that, I would say my mental clarity definitely increased. My sleep's getting a little better. I've never really had too much issues with sleep, like massive amounts of insomnia, so can't really put it that much that it's improved, but it's only been 7 days. A lot of people that come up with impressive results are usually a month, 3 months in, and this is just 7 days in. My training has been pretty impressive. My recovery rate has been tremendously decreased. Once I hit it pretty hard at the gym, I might feel fatigued the next day or the second day, but I feel pretty much recovered. It has probably to do with the fact that I'm taking at least 300 grams of protein a day, so that's definitely helping with the recovery. Deadlifts feel great. I don't want to go too heavy with them because I have low back issues just from heavy lifting in the past, but just feel strong, feel thick, same weight. I haven't lost any kind of weight. I'm sticking at the weight that I've had. A lot of people talk about how when they start the carnivore diet, even though they're eating massive amounts of meat, they're still losing weight, but they lean out like they look more toned. That's probably just for the fact of, you're getting more protein in, your body's burning off that fat in deep ketosis. But yeah, that's been my first week. I feel pretty good. I think it's definitely counterintuitive to what we've been told with diets and just lifestyles in general, taking out all plant matter to improve our health. But it's interesting. Everything, life in and of itself is an experiment. We got to figure things out on our own. So I'm doing weekly updates with this carnivore diet. My plan is to do this for a month. If I feel so dramatically 10 times better, then I'll push it to 3 months. If I feel that I'm really getting to a point mentally where this is doing tremendous results, then I'll definitely do it for 3 months. But other than that, I've been craving sushi. That's usually my go-to. Those are my refeeds, because I usually kind of do a cyclical ketogenic diet where maybe once every 2 weeks I'll go get sushi and I'll cram in like 300, 400 grams of carbs in a sitting, just to last me for the week with training sessions, work in general, because I specialize in massage. So definitely get pretty tired from the week. So it definitely does help. But other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed my review for the first week. Stay tuned. We're going to go to week 2, so 14 days. And we're just going to keep rolling with it. We're going to go roll to the month, and then we'll decide how we're doing there. But other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, peace.